nobody mentioned this. Like even how he had these little intros to like segue to the next song was crazy because again, like one of my favorite joints is Tapatio. But then but how it started, it sounded like a little gimmicky, circusy.
Oh yeah, I thought that was kind of.
And I was just like, and then the way it comes in, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh shit, Alchemist, why you doing me like that, nigga? Why is you doing me like that?
Alchemist, that dude, man.
Oh my god.
He's becoming that producer that anytime he touches something, it's gold.
And if y'all haven't, go back and watch that interview. It's by far one of the best Dead and Hip Hop interviews we've ever done. So go check out that Alchemist joint. Something that stuck with me from that interview, especially listening to this, is when he was describing like overproducing the beat, right? Like when he was like, when do you know a beat is done, right? Because there was so much space on these beats, but he still gave you so much. Dead and Hip Hop, motherfucking album review. Currency and Freddie Gibbs and Alan the Chemist, Fetti. So I follow Freddie Gibbs on IG. And if you don't follow him, you need to follow him. He has one of the funniest, most hilarious IGs out there. A couple weeks back, him and Currency were going back and forth. Currency was going on IG on his story and basically, you know, kind of calling out Freddie, like, hey, bruh, like, when we gonna get this Fetti done? So when this shit finally dropped, B hit me up and he was like, yo, you listened to it yet? And I just got home and I'm like, not yet, but I'm going to listen to it. And about 5 minutes later, B's like, yo, oh my God, this nigga Freddie. And I'm like, oh my God, this nigga, you fucking me up. He fucking me up. You know, I get home, man, I gotta take the dog out, I gotta take care of the wife and shit. You know, I can't just get right to it. And man, oh man, as soon as this shit come on, and y'all know, for everybody that watches Dead and Hip Hop, I fuck with Currency. I like Currency. I love Jet Life. I love Crew CC. Like Currency came in, I'm like, all right, bet. But the way Freddie came in,
I just location remote it just came in haunting and then that beat slowly just crept in. God. I'm like, y'all motherfuckers in for it. Y'all motherfuckers are in for it. God.
Yo, I had to text B ASAP when Freddie said a nigga, a legend, might have to do Coachella as a hologram. and then how he come in, and you know I don't be quoting rhymes. This nigga say, get the chiropractor, this chain is extra heavy on me. It was just like, yo, what the fuck? It's like, Freddie.
Calm down a little bit.
What the fuck? The blow.
Bro, you need to...
Oh, the one with the Mr. T rhyme.
Yes.
That was stupid. That was stupid.
I like how you started off.
Melted gold, something.
Yeah.
He said every bar is like a Mr. Oh,
yo,
what?
Yo, man. You know what? This is something I had to point out the beat. I said, you know who's like, cause I think Freddie stole the show. These beats?
Yeah. No.
Oh my God. And he was like, yeah, you know,
Alchemist.
That's what I expected.
Like it's
like, nah, nigga.
Alchemist been doing this for 20 years.
Yeah, but we all respect greatness, but the fact that he almost outshined Alchemist always like blends in very well with the rappers. This time,
no, I got you.
The first time I listened to this, because I didn't know anything about it. We had just finished Dead in Sports, and Feefo asked B about Fetti, and I'm over there doing something on the computer, and then I was like, what are y'all talking about? They were like, yeah, they told me the project. I was like, oh, okay, cool.
Yeah, okay, cool.
The first time I listened to this was Alchemist. I was like, oh my God, how the fuck is he doing this shit with these beats and these samples and putting all this shit together? It's like, how? Like, I don't understand. Yo, people need to show this brother way more respect than they do. Way more respect. He gets his props, but it's starting to be very disrespectful. It's starting to be very disrespectful.
B was like, yo, I think these Alchemist beats just does something different to Freddie. And I'm like, you know what I think it is, especially on this particular project, it's the fact that there's so much space in these beats. And Freddie, we know, he got cadence, he got flow, he got a lot of shit to work with. And it allowed him, especially on top of T.O., that's one of my favorites. He said, hey, it's Freddie Kane train. I'm about to dribble on this. The way he came in, he dribbled on this shit. I was just like, yo, this shit blew me away. Hey, I'll put it to you like that, hold on. Hey. The number one project that I've listened to like the most, just is Victory Lap by Nipsey. This is number 2 already. I've listened to this, like nonstop since this shit came out, nonstop. And then it's only like 23 minutes.
So it just rides.
It just rides.
Yeah.
Rewind,
But
run this shit back.
Talk about fast pace, just hit you and then just bam.
And then it almost leaves you like, that's it? Like that's it? And then, another thing I really love about this project is that it's not your prototypical project. Ain't no fucking hook. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no choruses. Ain't shit. Nigga, you rhyme, I rhyme, next beat. You rhyme, okay, this your song, I take the next one. You know what I'm saying? And then Willie Lloyd.
That was the best shit on here.
What you say?
That was the best shit on here.
The solo Freddie Gibbs
That
joint?
fucking dark ass beat
God.
and Freddie
Oh my
raps his
God.
ass off for 2.5 straight minutes.
It's just
It was
going
stupid. I felt bad for anybody else.
Yes.
They did kind of set it up with window tints. I think towards the end,
Because it was a solo
well, I
Freddie.
just kind of like how they did it though.
With Now Later Gators.
Now Later Gators. No, I like how they did it because it was Now Later Gators that was solo Freddie and he was singing on his R&B
No
shit.
Window Tints.
And then No Window Tint by Currency and then Willie Lloyd.
And then they said, who is that? Or they said something about a person towards the end. And I think it was like a sample or something like that.
Yeah, it was a sample and it said, welcome home.
Everybody already knows I'm not a big Currency fan. I don't think he's whack at all. But I knew from jump that they were not a good matchup together.
Oh, you tripping?
I wouldn't say they're not a
sound
good
good.
matchup.
You tripping.
I think
Good
Freddie
on
just
you.
outshined.
That's cool.
I think he just
backflip.
I
don't think they were good together.
I think I hate to say it like this because it does sound disrespectful, but I just think Currency was a good compliment to Freddie.
I don't.
I do.
It seems like,
and especially on these beats, because Currency and Alchemist have a synergy. Like they've made countless projects and songs together.
Freddie beyond outshined Currency every second of this project.
And I'm not
but
again.
That's my point.
Yeah, no.
That's why they were not a good a good matchup. Is not someone that gets.
I'm not saying a Run of Jewels type of compliment. Complimenting I feel is different from like super duo. So the other person just kind of compliments the one, if that makes sense.
He complimented him.
It's something about the way that Freddie raps over Alchemist beats causes him to stand out. That was when I first, I always knew Freddie could rap. When he first came out, he was rapping a lot over that trap shit, right? It was on a Currency project, Scottie Pippen.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
And that was the first time that I actually really took notice of Freddie, because Freddie came on that shit and he rolled the fuck out of that beat. But for whatever reason, that pairing seemed to work at that time, and it just seemed like it would. Currency, Freddie, and over Alchemist. But it did, bro.
And even a couple years ago, they had a song called Fetti, which this is kind of.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, so this is where this stemmed from, and that synergy that they had there, and I understand what you're saying, Myke. And I like Currency, but he's not the rapper's rapper.
So are you talking about in terms of Freddie? And I think this is what you're talking about. They don't kind of go well together. Is it because of Freddie's rapping ability far exceeding Currency's?
It's not even that. If I had this project and it was just Currency, I think I would still like it.
Okay.
I'd be like, okay, this is cool. Currency sounds good over these beats. I feel like when you add Freddie to that gumbo, Currency just turns into like the bland veggies in the shit. That's the problem.
I don't know, man.
Name me one moment that Currency stood out.
Location Remote. I like how he came in on Location Remote.
Here's the thing. I do think that they complement each other, and I think that right now it's kind of like, and I know you won't get this reference. I make sports references, but for everybody else, this is like LeBron James and Kyle Kuzma. Kyle Kuzma is he's like a second-year player. You know what I'm saying? Nice, put up some numbers, and that's like Currency on this. You know what I'm saying? New Things. I think that was the only song where they were together where Currency held anything to Freddie Gibbs.
That's the one he came out left with what's that?
Yes. That shit was hard as fuck. That line was hard as hell. And again, it plays again on everything. Exactly, cars and it just his lifestyle, the jet life. I bought into it. I like it. And he's not the greatest rapper. I get it. And Freddie just did something different, but I like the pairing.
How are they're a good duo if the one guy is getting so far outshined?
Again, not a good duo. I said he compliments him.
You're saying that Currency compliments Freddie Gibbs by making him sound better?
It's like the beat. You got Alchemist beat, right? It's real laid back, smooth, jazzy.
Sure.
I feel like Currency like you said,
sounds amazing
on that, and sounds almost like the beat, right? Because he sounds really good on the beat.
Okay.
Where Freddie can almost stand out over the beat.
We always say LeBron makes everybody on the team better, but without him, you know, they fall apart. Like the Cavs are 1-10 right now because LeBron left the team. But when LeBron was on the team, all those pieces formed a winning team.
But that's where I disagree. I think this will probably be the first Currency project where I was like,
Right.
damn, this is really good.
And I agree with you. I'm not agreeing with him on that. I do agree with you.
He did make that point. So this wouldn't fall apart.
Because I think Currency sounds great.
Freddie.
It wouldn't.
You'll probably still be 500.
Remember I told you I was like, damn, I said even though I don't like Currency, but I said he wasn't like,
He didn't take away from
Because he sounds good on the beat.
Yeah.
He didn't sound good on the bad. Like I want to make sure that's very clear.
Yeah.
I think Currency sounds great.
He does.
Here.
I know what you mean.
I've never said that Currency is trash or whack or anything. I'm just not a fan of the way he sounds.
Yeah.
Once again, I think he sounds good on here. I think he's a bit more energetic. He's a bit more interesting than I remember him.
Whenever I hear Currency over Alchemist, it just seems to work. His voice and Alchemist beats, they blend well together. Right. And you couple Currency's laid back, smooth style with Freddie's up-tempo, aggressive type style over these beats, it just seems to work. It just comes together so well. I get what Myke is saying because most people are gonna walk away talking about Freddie. But I think Currency provided a good complementary piece to the project.
Coming from the Currency fan in the room, like Currency, like in how he transitions to the next line isn't always smooth either. Like everything isn't always rhyming. You know what I'm saying? You know how we were talking about Pun and some of the other rappers like M, that they use a lot of syllables. It's like, what does Currency use sometimes? You know,
it's like the hot spitter. That's why he called himself the hot spitter. Like, cause
the what spitter?
The hot spitter.
Hot spitter?
Yeah, it's like a New Orleans thing. Cause like Baby and them used to do it all the time. They just talk shit. Like, you know what I'm saying?
They're talking with swag, for lack of a better term.
And that's cool.
And I feel you. And that's again part of the appeal that I like. Sometimes I don't like it because like it just doesn't rhyme.
Make that come together a little bit better.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, I feel that Currency oftentimes finds those pockets you're talking about on Alchemist beats. So yes, one person did outshine the other person, but I don't see anything wrong with that.
I just think overall, just from like, I love again going back to Location Remote, where you just have Freddie just like chanting, you know, on the intro, and then I think Currency came with the and then he hit the da 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 da, which worked really well on here. That was nice, and then it went with Location Remote, which is a perfect. To me, it was such a great intro track. It set it off, bro. Yeah. And I saw Ralph. Either you were tweeting or Instagram about it.
Tweeted,
and I saw
Willie Lloyd.
That's what I saw, and I was like,
and that was off of one listen. That was look, so I had a story about that, and I wanted to kind of interject before, but as soon, like when I was listening to the project, right, that song played one time. I took a screenshot, put it on there. But what I had to do, I took one AirPod out and gave it to the wife and said, "Babe, you gotta listen to this."
When I saw your tweet, I was like, man, that song ain't gonna be all. I mean, I knew it was gonna be good, but I didn't know it was gonna be that. I was like, man, you know. But then when that shit started playing, I was like, holy fuck. I was like, holy fuck. Like, that's the song on here where you turn the radio up.
I really like Saturday Night Special when how Currency ends and he says that's everything, and then here comes Freddie, that's MOB over everything.
Oh yeah.
Yo,
they did that. Both of them did that where they broke the verse up, which I thought was really cool.
Yep.
I don't know that I've heard really many rappers do that.
You know how we always talk about, especially me and you, Myke, how we be wanting J-Rock to just be angry on the whole project. Yeah. Freddie did that on this. Like he was just angry the whole time.
And the time he switched it up and was like smooth, I didn't really care for that song.
Yeah, later. I skipped that one. Give me Location Remote, New Thing, Saturday Night Special, Willie Lloyd, Tapatio.
Location Remote, The Blow, Willie Lloyd, and Buddy and Sincere. Just because that sample he sampled, I got that record. I was like, oh shit, that's that damn Wood, Brass, and Steel sample. And Ninth Wonder also used that sample of Erykah Badu's album too. So I was like, oh shit, I got that record.
Location Remote, Willie Lloyd, Buddy and Sincere, The Blow.
Location Remote, The Blow, Saturday Night Special, Willie Lloyd, and Tapatio.
Hey, look, if one of y'all or three of y'all, look, man, what is it, November? This should be out maybe 2 weeks now. Oh, this is definitely in the top 10. I don't know where yet, but this is guaranteed in the top 10. First of all, Currency, love the project before this one, Fire in the Clouds. I fuck with that one heavy. Fuck with this heavy. Alchemist, shit, bro. Like you put your whole fucking bare foot in the damn stew, bro. Like this shit is stupid. And then Gibbs, nigga.
Gangsta Gibbs,
Shit,
man.
God damn. Real talk. I know that Bandana's coming out soon, Gibbs, but bro, you and Alchemist need one of these shits together. A one-on-one project, bro.
They do.
Give me 6 to 9 to 10 tracks. I need that one-on-one, bro. I need that.
Very great project, guys. I thoroughly enjoyed it. I love how spontaneous it felt. And I don't know the full backstory. I don't know if you guys had to prepare for a year or so or whatever, but definitely great work. That you guys put together. Love the beats, love the rapping, and I love like the link. Like you guys got in, you guys got out, and it was with purpose. I'll definitely be interested in the Fetti Part 2. But yeah, for right now, this is stellar quality work.
Yes, if y'all watching, great job, man. This was great work from all you guys. Like I said, especially you, Alchemist, with the beats. It just amazes me how you always make these samples work for the artists real well, no matter who rapping over them. It's just like you always blend your samples and you chop your samples up so well, man. So like, shout out to you for that one, production. And Freddie and Currency, man, good job of just taking us on a ride, man, on a crazy 24-minute ride.
Great job, guys. I think this was an amazing project. Easily one of the best things I've heard this year. So I think y'all should all pat yourselves on the back for making this such an unexpected surprise and for making it sound like such a project that people weren't expecting, but they love at the same time. And you did a great job of appealing to different crowds with this shit. So great work.
Inside the reaches of kingdom, come blind preacher told me that Jesus loves my teachers, made me grind teeth to dust. I think that I think too much. Then I can't sleep. Then I can't smoke. Then I can't dream and I can't see my father. He said, don't you see that you're my boy? Afloat at sea, gonna search for boys in drowning pools. Sounds of mute, sirens sing surrounding you. No time for kings, no fountain youth. Those minor keys I found in you. Brew out of tune, too out of view. On a tone, don't sound attuned. I'm so out of it, they so counterfeit. I can't even count the fits. Leeches adorn my outer rim. Made a ring of thorns, no crown would fit. I don't wear it out, it'll wear it out. Its whereabouts clandestine, guess it's paramount. Heavy is the head that bears the crown.